me and Shelby were, she was in the half of long, and Derek had like an hour and a half of this class, and I was telling us like, because I was like, oh, it's not big if I'm like, I can walk. Derek was like, Shelby, you're not. Like, I go to things 30 minutes early to just sit in class and do nothing because I can't.
Why were you
2022 Women's Chorus President. But most importantly, I am the loudest and the proudest member of the Fighting Cincinnati Class of 2023. AAA! I just want to say thank y'all for coming out tonight. We have a lovely program from y'all. Just a few reminders. We will be selling merch after the concert is over, and there are also donation envelopes at the merch table if you'd like to donate anything to Women's Chorus. We would greatly appreciate it. Again, thank you so much for having us. I wanted to introduce the official line I've been able to work with this year. First, we have Miss Sarah Wharton, who is a sophomore business management major from Austin, Texas. Who is a sophomore horticulture major from Midlothian, Texas. Next, we have Madeline Lewis, who is a sophomore bioenvironmental sciences major from Houston, Texas. Last but certainly not least, Miss Presley Morris, who is a biomedical sciences major from Fort Worth, Texas.
Howdy. It's indeed a pleasure to be here with you this afternoon. This does culminate our year in choral activities. Sing-Cadettes, our all-male organization, had their concert 3 weeks ago, maybe something like that. There you go. The Century Singers. Oh, come on. I want you to be a little more proud. The Century Singers. There you go. Had their 50th anniversary last weekend and had about 200 people on stage for their 50th anniversary, and then we wrap up the semester today with our women's chorus. So what an honor it has been for me to get to direct these ladies this semester and get to know them as people and as choir leaders. We will start this afternoon's program, Following Spirit, with an arrangement of My Shepherd Will Supply My Need, which is a setting by Isaac Watts and then arranged by the director of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, Mac Wilper. We are very blessed to have at the piano in her first and only year with choral activities, because she's getting married in 4 weeks, and so exciting for her. The only bad thing is she'll be moving to Maryland, where her husband will be located, and so we're very blessed to have the piano Michelle last night.
Shepherd
tuned into lately is just our own mental health. We lost a choral activities member a couple of years ago, and since then, who took his own life because he lost his battle with depression. And since then, we've really been tuned in to who we are, our mental health, making sure that we're available to everyone that we can. And the next piece is exactly about that. It's entitled "You Do Not Walk Alone." It's by a relatively new composer, Elaine Hagenberg, who's been writing some absolutely incredible music lately. But this is "You Do Not Walk Alone."
See
next piece is an a cappella piece, meaning that it is unaccompanied. It's called When the Earth Stands Still. And it's that moment where we pay attention to nature and what nature tells us as we are here on earth with nature. This is When the Earth Stands Still. We are privileged to have an ensemble from within Women's Chorus. This is our ladies' ensemble, and they're going to be featured on the next three pieces. And they're called One Accord.
It was a lover and his lost, with the hay and the corn, a honeydew o'er the green corn. the echoes and the rising, ding, 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 the hay and the horn, ding, ding, ding. Pretty country folks would lie with the hay and the hoe and the birds do sing, hey ding a ding ding, sweet lovers. Love the spring, da doom da doom da doom da doom da doom da doom da doom. This carol they began at home. Life was but a flow with the hand in the springtime, the only pretty ringtone, when all the pretty birds do sing, hey ding, da ding, do, sweet lovers, love the spring, da ding, da ding, da ding, da ding, da ding, da ding, da ding. And therefore take the present time, da-ding, 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 and the whole and for love is rounded with the run, with the hay and the hoe and the do in the springtime. Birds do sing, hey ding, a ding, ding. Birds do sing, hey ding, a ding, ding, sweet lovers. Sweet lovers love the spring. Spring-a-ding, ding-a-ding, ding-a-ding, da-ding.
Moses Hogan was director of the Moses Hogan Choral, and he lived in New Orleans, Louisiana. He has since passed, but left us a great source of spirituals, and this is probably one of his most famous spirituals, and a one that you will know. This is the Battle of Jericho.
Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls come tumbling down. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls come tumbling down. Talk about the kings of Gideon. Talk about the land of Saul. It's time to find good us tonight for the first time, just about 10:30. For the first time in history, it's gonna start raining men. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna let myself get absolutely soaking wet. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Every blessed man, tall, blonde, dark and lean, rough and tough and strong and mean. God bless Mother Nature. She's a single woman too. She just got to heaven, and she did what she had to do. She taught every angel. She rearranged the sky so that each and every woman could find the perfect God. Oh, it's raining men, yeah. I feel stormy weather moving in, about to begin. Thunder, don't you lose your head. Rip off the roof, we meant what we said. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. And it's blessed land, tall, long, dark and lean, rough and tough and strong and mean. Oh, it's raining men, yeah!
One of my favorite folk songs, and I think of many, is the folk song Shenandoah. And we would like to sing a gorgeous arrangement by Kevin Medley of Shenandoah. A thing of the past, and actually a thing that really occurs over the world still, is what we call arranged marriages. And I have to admit, as a father, there were times that I believed in arranged marriages when I just met wonderful young kids and great parents. And my daughter back there on about the fifth row is going, no. But the next song is about an arranged marriage. This young lady was very excited because her father told her that she was to be married. She was so excited until she realized that her father had matched her with a very old man. And so you'll hear her at the beginning of the song thinking about that, how to contemplate that, and then she kind of ultimately says, oh no, heck no, not happening. And you'll see that. It's a very special song in that it's in French, first of all. Does anybody speak French here? Because if you do, we're going to ask you to leave. Hassan Hamoud, you speak French. You're going to have to leave. No. I have to admit, French is not one of my preferred languages, and found this great song and thought, oh, this would be great for women's chorus, but I needed help from somewhere within or someone with the French. So I would first of all like to say a very special thank you to one of our women's chorus members who speaks French, who helped us with this project, and J.C. Blair. And then the second thing is it has a body movement in it. And Mr. Kip can go, and one, and two, and put you on the beats kind of thing. But this song needed to be done with feeling. And so I asked any of the girls that were more dance-oriented if they would like to help with this. And Caitlin Hullett stepped up to the plate. So Caitlin, let's thank Caitlin for So this is La Mon Mariée. I can't tell you how many rehearsals that took to get together. Probably the hardest song women's chorus has ever done, just to coordinate that all together. It's kind of like, patting your head and rubbing your stomach at the same time. Master the French and then figure out how to do body movement with it. So thank you, particularly JC and Caitlin, with that. Well, we have been invited to sing for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. And so we will leave on May the 16th and travel to Walt Disney World. And on May 18th at 12:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central Time. Yeah, that's right. 1:30 Central Time. We will be singing at Disney Springs at the Waterside Stage, and we're doing a program there, and so we're excited about that and getting to go to Disney and getting to sing as a part of the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. And so we put together what we thought would be a fitting medley. We've never done it before, and so hopefully this is going to go well. You're our first test audience this afternoon, and hopefully that goes well. Of course, last year we did a Disney Princess medley. This year is a little different, and then it comes from a selection of songs. Got a number of great soloists on this piece. Caitlin Hullett, Marianne Howe, Melanie McBride, Madeline Lewis, Amelia Minestrelli, and Michaela Murphy. This is Happily Ever After, a Disney celebration. We're also glad to feature as instrumentalists a couple of our sing-cadettes who volunteered to come and play with us. On our bass guitar, Mr. Daniel Morrison. And on the drums, Mr. Reese Lestrap. Happily Ever After.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be
That was Mr. Kip. Don't forget, we're going to induct 2 women into the Association of Former Women's Chorus. Michelle, would you come? Michelle Burgos, would you come up? And do we have any other formers here that are with us? Hey, well, there you are. Come up and we will induct them. So I'll turn this over to you guys.
Well, it goes without saying that these are the finest singing women in Aggie Land. Am I not right? Excellent job, ladies. You did fabulous. I was very moved by this. It was excellent. Thank you so much for being here and supporting this wonderful organization. My name is Karen McIntosh, and I'm the Vice President of the Women's Chorus Formers Association. And I'm pleased to be here today and to make some presentations and to honor some seniors. However, I did not have this on my agenda, but I'm adding it to my agenda. So, do I have any formers out there? And if I do, would you please stand? I know I met one earlier. All right. So, look, let's give them a hand. They are here supporting this wonderful organization. All right. So on that note, I'm going to make a plug that if you have not done so already, please go to our Facebook page and become a member and join in with us, because one of the things we try to do is support what's going on. We advertise with our formers when the team is traveling. We try to, if we can be available at the concerts, we want to be there to support this wonderful organization. Additionally, our liaisons, our wonderful Amanda and Ariel, make yourself known. Yes, all right, awesome. They help keep us informed about what's going on. And so that also helps us know if there's some financial need going on and that maybe we can help offset some dues or travel expenses or things of that nature. So if you're not involved yet, please do so. It helps us stay in touch. All right, back to the original agenda, which is to recognize first our 2 graduating seniors. That I don't know their names, so I need these. All right, so we have 2 graduating seniors this year, Brandy Costello and Brianna Zepeda. So if you would please come down. All right, so we have now inducted formally 2 additional former students. Facebook. Okay, all right, we want them to stay in touch. All right, we do have one other, excuse me while I get my script because, yeah, gotta have it. We do have a special award that we send out, or that we give out every year, all right? And so the great thing about this award, I'm gonna put on my glasses so I can read the small text. Every year, we want to honor a former, on behalf of the formers, in honor of the memory of Antonio B. Fleitas, the father of our founding director, Patricia Fleitas, who we affectionately know as Patty. I was here that last semester, Patty was here. It was an amazing experience. But we are delighted this year to present this award to Caroline Cordova. So she is receiving $250, and this is based on her service. The Formers Association, we evaluate their applications and look and find the candidate that is most suited for this award, so we are honored that she has received this. Now, I want to also say that we will be having a reception right after this in the courtyard, and so please, after this, join us for some time to socialize and to interact. We'd love to talk with you, and anyone out there interested in women's chorus, I'm sure we can work on that as well, all right? And then finally, just taking over here, finally, we are going to sing I Believe here in a little bit, and so if you are formers, we know you're gonna wanna come up. This is an amazing part of the culmination of a wonderful concert, and we love this network and appreciate this organization.
All right, y'all learned the secret handshake and all that stuff for the former women's chorus. Thank you so much for being. We're going to bring you up here in just a second. I promise. Or if you want to come on up, come on up. Go ahead, Kaylee, Allison, come on up. We're going to actually come. Oh, there's more. We're going to actually come down there to you. I just want to say a very special thank you for being a wonderful audience this afternoon. All of our groups are open to any student by audition, and we're auditioning right now, and we'll be auditioning through the summer. So whether you want to audition for the women's chorus, for the Century Singers, or the Sing-Adettes, we would love to visit with you and get you plugged in to one of these great organizations. I also want to say a very special thank you to, we have a new member of our staff who has just been with us for about 5 weeks now, and she's our new administrative coordinator, and she has proved herself invaluable in these last 5 weeks. So we appreciate Amanda Hand over here on your left. One of the unique things about Amanda is also a former women's chorus member, and so she gets it and understands it, and so that's great to see. We're going to do, I believe, a little different. We're going to do it the same way we did it last year, but different than we normally do. I'm going to actually have the girls go down. Let's line up across the front and down the aisles. We're going to surround you with beautiful music. This is the signature song of the women's chorus, I Believe in Ave Maria. We would love to have you join us in the courtyard, and you may say, where is the courtyard? If you exit out those back doors, you are in the courtyard. And so you just have to go straight out the back doors, and the courtyard is right there. Thank you once again for being such a great audience this afternoon. It's been our pleasure to sing for you. I want you to join me one more time in congratulating and thanking the Texas A&M Women's Chorus. Thank you so much, and beautiful job, ladies. One other person that I want to thank before we get out of here is Mr. Michael Vaughn. Michael Vaughn is at the back. He's Director of Music here at A&M United Methodist Church. And he volunteers this place, he volunteers his time, and has a very busy schedule, so we are extremely appreciative to him. If any of you happen to be in town tomorrow night, they have a program with choir and orchestra here at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, so if you're looking for some great worship music tomorrow evening, come tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Thank you, Michael Vaughn. Thank you, Amanda Hand. Thank you, Michelle Lassiter. Thank you, her mom, for turning the pages. Thank you, all you ladies. And I just want to say a very special thank you, particularly to our officers. Our officers just really stepped up this year and became a very cohesive unit, and it's just been great to see them. Great thing is we have most of them going forward, being officers next year, with the exception of Presley, who's going to be going on a study abroad in Costa Rica. We wish her the best, and we look forward to having her back in the spring with us. So thank you, ladies. Great job, and let's dismiss to the courtyard, and let's enjoy some fellowship together. Thank you for coming. You are dismissed.